Hey guys, this is the daily news analysis of 19th of February. Guys, let's see the very first news. First news is about Central Geological Programming Board. Actually, the 57th meeting of the Central Geological Programming Board was recently held, and the representative from state government, central ministries or organizations, PSUs, academic institutions and private entrepreneurs have attended this meeting. Now, the what is the major thing and important thing for our perspective, what we should learn is Central Geological Programming Board. So what is it, guys? It is an apex body at the national level which will overview the program of geoscientific activities including the mineral exploration in our country, and it was established in the year 1966, and the meeting held twice a year. Also, guys, the nodal agency for this Central Geological Programming Board is Geological Survey of India, and it majorly coordinates the activities on geological mapping, mineral prospecting, exploration that is happening within the country, and that exploration is regarding the mineral exploration, right? Next news is about Botanical Survey of India. Now, why was this news? Because Botanical Survey of India and the UK-based National History Museum has basically signed a memorandum of agreement in which thing for which this memorandum of agreement has been signed is for the cooperation in the field of genetic or taxonomic studies, research and training. Now, this national natural history museum will basically help botanical survey of India in capacity building, and botanical survey of India can learn a huge thing, I mean many things from this national history museum, because they are much more expertise than botanical survey of India. And in different area where we can actually learn from them are the area of systematic botany, long term conservation of plant genetic resources, etc. Also, guys, this Botanical Survey of India got established in the year 1890, sorry. And the survey, what it does basically the survey, research and conservation for plant resources, flora and endangered species that is in India, right? And it also collect and maintain the germplasm and gene bank of endangered, patented and vulnerable plant species in India, right? So these are few of the works of this Botanical Survey of India. And regarding, yeah, it also suggests some names regarding these vulnerable plants and species and endangered plants and species to endangered plants and vulnerable plant species only, right, to the government. And government take actions regarding the plant species which are more vulnerable. So government takes some sort of conservation plan regarding that species, right? Next news is about crime and criminal tracking network system, and recently it was news because Punjab government has launched this system, which will help Punjab government to keep digitized records of FIRs and informations on crime and criminals, right? It is a basically project under the National E-Government Plan of Government of India, right? And this project was initiated in the year 2009. The main aim was at creating a comprehensive and integrated system for enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of policy at police station level, right? So this is the main aim of it. And this, I just want to make an example, give you an example through which I can actually make you understand about this CCTNS. What is it? So basically, say for example, earlier what used to happen was, say for example, there are two regions in India, right? A criminal is doing a criminal activities over this place, right? And if he's caught, then he'll be given, say for example, excuse me, he will be given a punishment of, say for example, 2 years, right? And there is a provision in the law that if this criminal is doing the same activity again, then he will be given, the next time he will be given the punishment of 4 years. But he has, he went to different other place and he did the same crime. But since the police stations over here is not having the knowledge of this person, who is this person, from where is that person belongs to, so again that criminal has been given the punishment of just 2 years, but he should have been given 4 years, right? Now, why this police station couldn't give him the like punishment of 4 years? Just because they were not having any data regarding this criminal, right? So what is the CCTNS, guys? CCTNS is a system. It is basically a digitized record in which every police stations in India would be connected, right? And every criminal record will be there at a very central server. Means all the criminal records will be noted at a very central server, so that if in future any sort of situation, any sort of problems arrives, then at least like whatever the situation that has happened in this case, in the second case he should have been given the punishment of 4 years, but he is given the punishment of 2 years only. From now onwards, since this police station will also be having the record of this criminal, so in future the punishment what he would be getting would be the apt punishment, right? So this is just a one small gist of what is the benefit of the CCTNS system for the police of India, right? Also there are a few other benefits also, like from now in this system guys, you can register your FIR online, as well as there is no need for police verification in any case of like passport checking and all, right? Police can directly verify you from the internet server and all, right? So these are few of the benefits of the CCTNS system. Next news is about ONGC has basically planned to use unconventional technology, and that unconventional technology is regarding the introduction of carbon dioxide in injection. Now, in where it is injection, basically see what ONGC does, right? ONGC basically pumps out the oil from underground, right? Now, how it pumps? It basically does a drilling activity underground, so that, say for example, this is the region where oil can be found, right? Now it does a drilling activity, and there after the drilling is done, the steams and natural gases inserted at a very high pressure, and since these are inserted at very high pressure, then from the rocks guys this oil comes out, and then these oils are being sucked out and commercialized later, right? So this is about this oil, right? Now this is a procedure of oil which is being carried out by ONGC, but from now onwards what ONGC will do, instead of steam and natural gas, they will insert this carbon dioxide inside, right? Now what will be the benefit of this carbon dioxide? Since it is you already this technology is already used in US and Canada, so it is seen that there it is more economical, right? So since it will be economical, then of course the people of India will get the fuel prices at a very much cheaper crosses, right? So indeed it will be helpful later, right? So that's why this technology will be introduced in the Gandhar field, which is in Gujarat, right? So this was about this news. Next news is about India is still hopeful for the nuclear deal with Westinghouse. See, before the news description, I'll just give you a brief analysis what the actually thing has been going past few years. See, in the year 2005, US has done a nuclear deal, right? In which India has been in a discussion with Westinghouse regarding building of 6 nuclear reactors in India, right? But meanwhile, what happened was like Toshiba Corporation, which is a company in Japan. So they have, they have purchased this Westinghouse, right? So means Westinghouse is now the subsidiary company of Toshiba, right? Now, in the year 2011, there came a natural disaster in, not natural disaster, in fact, nuclear disaster in Fukushima in Japan, right? And after that episode, after a few certain year, this Westinghouse got bankrupted, right? And meanwhile, the negotiations were being going on between this Westinghouse and India. But since this has got bankrupted, so the chances were totally off for India, so that they can act in future they can actually get these nuclear reactors from Westinghouse, right? So we have tried to look onto other areas, like we have done the coordination with France, right? We have coordinated with Russia, right? And in many areas, we are having the nuclear setup from France and Russia also, right? So that's about, I mean, this negotiations were going on, and this Westinghouse has got bankrupted, so that's why everything was being shattered out. Means India was not India, I mean, earlier we were thinking of getting this 6 nuclear reactors from them, but later it was kind of like और इंडिया सोच ही नहीं पा रही थी that actually में उनको मिलेगा क्या नहीं, ठीक है. So later what happened was, I mean, this is what the news is, right? And now the news is that there is still hope for India left, right? Means India is again hoping that no, this 6 nuclear reactor what we have earlier negotiations were going on with Westinghouse, so again that can be actually realized in India, right? So how the India is still hopeful? Just because of the reason the Japanese government and the Japan Development Bank has basically decided that they will again fund this Westinghouse, so that they can get out of their bankruptcy status, right? And if they're getting out of this bankruptcy status, then the Indian government can actually coordinate them in future also, so that we can actually get these 6 nuclear reactors from them, right? Next news is about Hyperloop. Now, why Hyperloop? See, basically the government of Maharashtra has decided to venture with Hyperloop, and they are planning to connect Mumbai and Pune through this hyperloop, which is said to reduce the time limit from Mumbai to Pune to 25 minutes, right? So what is it, guys? So see, there is basically a pipe, right? And there is basically a capsule inside it, right? Now what this capsule is, see, this capsule will carry the passengers like you and me, and inside this capsule we will have oxygen circulated, but outside this capsule there will be no oxygen, right? The pressure will be very low, right? And it will work on the electromagnetic launch system, under which this capsule will not touch the body of this pipe. If will not touch the body of this pipe, means it will be in suspension mode, just because of the reason that this works on a principle of electromagnetic launch system. Now since it will be suspended and there is almost no low pressure and no air, this is kind of vacuum thing region. So whenever this capsule will move forward, then it will experience least friction, right? That's why it is said that hyperloop will in future will be the fastest mode of transport, one of the fastest mode of transport, right? So that's why it will be introduced in Maharashtra also, and before few days we have already discussed that this same technology will be introduced in आपका जाके Andhra Pradesh also, because Andhra Pradesh government have signed for such kind of agreement with hyperloop, right? So let's see what happens in future. And yeah, guys, one more important news for you guys. If you are very well versed in Hindi, then there is a good news for you actually. I have made a new YouTube channel, and in that YouTube channel what I'm doing is like I'll be posting all the revision material over there. Now why I'm doing this, why I'm creating a new YouTube channel, just because of the reason that in that YouTube channel I'm going to use copyrighted material, right? So in future it is probability that that those kind of copyrighted material, they might, the YouTube might ban my channel, right? So that's why, to get myself actually saved, I'm doing this, right? So that if at all that channel is banned, then at least the main channel will be working, right? So that's why I have opened this new YouTube channel. So the link I'm giving in the description below, if you at all want to subscribe to it, you can actually subscribe to it. And also guys, I have opened a new Facebook page, right? I hope that you all guys are connected in Facebook, that's for sure, right? So in that Facebook page, I'll be every day I'll be posting all the relevant information regarding whatever I'm doing. So, and since I've just opened this Facebook page just because of the reason that Facebook is the it is reached by everyone, right? So what you need to do is, below I'm just giving the link of this new YouTube channel also, and the Facebook page also, right? So you just like that Facebook page and subscribe to that YouTube channel if you at all want to do revision with me. And also I've uploaded the few of the revision lessons, 3 lessons I've uploaded, but from today also today also I will be uploading other lessons by the afternoon time, right? So stay tuned to that if you at all want to get the service of it. And regarding the Telegram channel, guys, so this is the name of the Telegram channel. You can subscribe to it and you can access the free PDFs over there, right? So guys, this was all about it. We'll meet in tomorrow's class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening, guys. Thank you very much.